where you make your dreams come true. So, in this class, we are going to discuss about the topic demand, the general demand that we know. So, what does the topic demand means in economics?
So, Jams, let us begin with the topic demand. So, here in economic term, I will ask you one question. Do you think demand and desire are the same thing? No, correct. Because demand in economic term refers to the consumer's desire to purchase any goods or service backed by the purchasing power or willingness to pay a price for that specific goods or service. So this is the definition of demand in economics. Now, what is the basic difference between demand and desire that we will understand? So in case 1, Sheena wants to buy a soft toy from a shop, but she is not willing to pay money for that because she does not have that amount of money. Can we say Sheena demands a soft toy from the shop? No. Why? Because demand in economics is desire backed by purchasing power. So here Sheena desires the soft toy, but she is not demanding the soft toy in economic term. Let's see case 2. Here Rohit went to a bookstore to buy mathematics book. Now the book cost rupees 600. Rohit is willing to buy it and has enough money for it. Can we say Rohit has a demand for the mathematics book? Yes, correct. He has a demand because he has the desire also backed by the purchasing power. So now let us understand some features of demand. So in common language, demand and desire are used to convey the same thing, isn't it? Like जो हमको चाहिए वो हम कॉमन लैंग्वेज में डिमांड और डिज़ायर बहुत ही यूज़ करते हैं उसके लिए, पर इन इकोनॉमिक्स डिज़ायर एंड डिमांड आर नॉट द सेम थिंग. डिज़ायर इज जस्ट अ विशफुल थिंकिंग, जो हमको चाहिए वो, पर डिमांड रेफर्स टू द डिज़ायर प्लस द एबिलिटी टू पे फॉर द कमोडिटी. Okay students, now demand in economics has always a fixed price. Okay, it makes no sense if we don't relate demand with a price. Like for example, if we say we may be willing to purchase a shirt if it is available for rupees 500, but if it is available for rupees 100, so we do not have that demand to buy it, isn't it? So demand is always related with a price. Now demand is always expressed with reference to a particular time period. Means like for example, Rohit demands 7 chocolates per day, 50 chocolates per week, 100 chocolates per month. Thus we can say Rohit demands 7 chocolate is an incomplete sentence. It should always relate with a time period. Now, relation between the prices for related goods and demand for a commodity. What is related good? When it is related with some other commodity, right? Now this related goods are of two types. Number 1, substitute good. What is substitute? Substitute का मतलब क्या है? Substitute means when I am replacing one commodity with other but getting the same satisfaction. For example, our tea and coffee. Suppose I am a person who likes tea, but I am not getting tea for the moment, or maybe tea's price is high now, so I can switch to coffee also, isn't it? So that is what does that mean? Like the amount of satisfaction I was getting from tea, the same amount of satisfaction I am getting from coffee also. Okay, so tea and coffee are substitute goods. Now, the demand for a commodity is affected by the price of the related goods. How? substitute goods are those which satisfy the same type of need and hence can be used in one place of another, isn't it? Now, suppose I am taking the example of tea and coffee again. The tea's price has risen in the market. Now, the coffee's demand will increase, isn't it? Because the people like me can substitute tea for coffee, isn't it? Similarly, vice versa, if coffee's price increases in the market, tea's demand will decrease. Understood, student? So very easy. Like this, the substitute goods price and demand always is related. Next, another type of good, related good, is complementary good. Complementary का मतलब क्या है? Suppose one good that gets affected by the price of other good. Not like substitute, I cannot replace that. Like one good is running with the help of other good. For example, car and petrol. So car petrol के बिना नहीं चल सकता, है ना? So car and petrol are complementary to each other. So what are complementary goods, my dear student? Complementary goods are those goods which are complementary to one another in the sense that they are used jointly or consumed together to satisfy a given want. Isn't it? So suppose मैं आपको समझा देती हूँ. यहाँ पर car, the price of the car suppose has fallen. Okay? Now the people will try to buy more car. Now the petrol's demand will also increase, right? Because the people are buying more car. To run the car, what we need petrol. Similarly, in the market, suppose the petrol's price has risen, so the car's demand will fall. Okay, so that is the effect the complementary good are having on one another. I think, student, you have understood my lesson. If you have any doubt, you can contact us on this number and please let me know that have you understood the concept of demand or substitute goods or complementary goods. We can come up with more video. If you have any doubt in certain topic of economics, please let us know so that I can make one video for your convenience. Thank you, students.
So hope you like this topic and stay tuned with us. So we are coming with many other videos. And please don't forget to like, share and subscribe our video. Thank you.